السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته، كيف حالكم شباب؟ هذه خامس حلقة من تراث هوجورتس أو هوجورتس ليجاسي. طبعا شباب راح أقول لكم شيء قبل ما نبدأ. المقاطع راح أحاول إني أخليها أكثر من ربع ساعة، تمام؟ لأنه يعني أحس لما تكون المقاطع طويلة مرة ممكن الناس ما تجي تتفرج، يعني تتكاسل إنه أوه والله المقطع مثلا نص ساعة، مثلا 40 دقيقة، يمكن بعض الأحيان توصل ساعة، يعني الناس تتكاسل. عرفت كيف؟ يعني المقطع مو اللي فات، اللي قبله كان مدته 43 دقيقة، المشاهدات قليل جدا. يعني حتى الآن اللحظة اللي أنا قاعد أصور فيها الآن حتى ما وصل 10 مشاهدات أتوقع. فيعني ماشي، فراح أحاول إني أقصر مدة المقاطع عشان إيش؟ الناس ما تتكاسل وتخش وتتحمس. أوكي. فاليوم راح نتكلم مع سيباستيان في فيلدكروفت، اللي هي المنطقة اللي احنا فيها الحين. موضوع يخص أخته آن وعمه. فيلا بدأ نتكلم معه. اوكي، راح اسوي انتظار.
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's.
خلنا نشوف.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
هذه أخته.
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
اوكي، اللي فهمته الآن إنه أخته جتها لعنة من الجوبلin، وسبيستن قاعد يحاول يعالجها، وعمه مو راضي، يقول اللعنة هذه ما لها علاج. اوكي، خلينا نتكلم مع عمه الآن. اسمعني يا كلب.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
اوكي شباب، الان سباستيان راح يوريني المكان اللي اعلنت فيه الان. جلس هنا في ناس بقاتلوا. تعال، هذا اخر واحد. ابلع وابلع. اوكي خلصنا الان. في غيره؟ لا خلص. وينك يا سباستيان؟ اوكي هذا المكان. تحدث.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
في شيء هنا. نشوف
Sebastian,
استكشاف.
I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
اوكي خلنا نروح نتكلم معاه. اللاعب يقول ان هناك شاف المكان ذاك، لكن الصراحة ما قد شفته. ما ادري، يمكن في ذكريات ممكن، صح؟ في ذكريات اللي شفناها من قبل. يمكن.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach.
ياب زي ما قلت لكم، البنت اللي شفناها في الذكريات.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Well,
درج اوكي. خلنا ننزل. خلنا نشوف شو السالفة.
what? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
يب هذه الغرفة السرية اللي اكتشفناها في الحلقات اللي قبل. تعال سباستيان.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But You said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
يلا خلنا ندخل الغرفة السرية. خلنا نشوف شو السالفة.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
اوكي شيء غريب، ليه ما طلع لنا اول ما جينا الغرفة؟ غريبة يعني توها تطلع لنا، لكن اكيد في مغزى من الموضوع.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
اوكي
A note. Let's have a look.
اوكي اوكي جزئية من ورقة. اوكي يعني ورقة يعني جزء مقطوع من ورقة. تمام، خلنا نتكلم مع سبيستيان.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything.
اوكي شباب، وصلنا عند نهاية المقطع. لا تنسون اللايك والاشتراك. الحلقة الجاية بإذن الله راح نقابل ناتي في قلعة فال بارتن. طبعا ارسلت لي رسالة عبر البومة وقالت اني ابغى اقابلك هناك ضروري، فراح نقابلها ان شاء الله الحلقة الجاية. ويلا سلام.